Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
To throw right away, here's Milrow. Pass caught by Pearsall. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
First and 10.
Come on.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 5. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
For the extra point.
Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
He'll look to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. A big play there for the Raiders. A gain of 69 yards.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
Ready, set.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Denty. And he's going to go backwards. Taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll look to throw. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's third and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Big play coming up. Third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This about as short as you can get. His kick is perfect. And the Raiders are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Panther 60. Ready.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
It's second and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. From the gun, it's Milrow. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He's going to look for the home run ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Chargers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers extend their advantage to 14-3.
Raiders 3.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Max. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Pass caught right side by Thornton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Garrett Wilson.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on third down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Okay, ready?
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 14-3 is the score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
1 yard gain.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become...
That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point is good. And And the Raiders are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Raiders 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. That's Washington, the man in motion. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Now give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Anderson on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
45-yard line.
Now it's Milrow. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
3rd down and 9.
Come on.
Milrow. Moving left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Buffalo 18. Ready, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Dexter Lawrence into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go. Track 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19.
Here's Milrow to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and that's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Viking 18. Hey, Track.
He'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. He is out of bounds, but that's a nice return to give the offense the ball up past the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's hard. And he will score. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
From the 6.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, we've got to find a way to connect.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now Milroe. The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On 3rd down, Milroe. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. They get 14 on that hookup, and the Chargers have the first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
Ball
6.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9
Not a whole lot
yards.
complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops them. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, L.A. Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Rattler. Here we go. Set.
They'll start by going forward with a pop pass. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. He'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Max Crosby in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Milroe. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
First
Chargers.
half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now. Check go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And the Las Vegas.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Me.
He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
3-yard loss brings up
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on first, the tackle for loss on second, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
It is 3rd and long.
19 Lions. Come on. Set. Viking 18. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This a 57-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
McConkey in motion. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Shaheed with the catch. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
17 more yards.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, like sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down.
13 more yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60.
Again, it's Milrow. Left side, catch made by McConkey.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit, really well timed, really nice job by both guys.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8. Throwing again, Herbert to the goal line and in. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Chargers. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year.
Makes the score. Chargers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Has caught right side by Thornton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Come on. 60 by 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Here's a run going left. Oh, he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Milroe. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
34 yards. And the Chargers.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now it's Milroe. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown Los Angeles. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, man, open downfield is Thornton. And he will score. Game on. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Raiders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for one and make it a one-possession game. Or some people think about going for two here. What would you do? And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now Milroe. Throw left side, complete to Pearsall. That's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Charger first down.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Now Milroe on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Viking 18. Go.
Milroe throwing on second down. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The kicker's kick is good. And the Chargers add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Going for it all. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
As he throws and is incomplete, just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Yards to go.
Go! Ready, right?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, L.A.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped at after a pickup of about 5. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Let's go now. Go.
Milrow on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st down.
Get it. Top 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Again, working deep downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Fulton. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the 2nd-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Back to the air one more time. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that end up going the other direction.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10.
19 Wyatt.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got another one. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt.
The Raiders will line up
on the zone read. He'll keep it himself. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The two-quarter cuts the lead to 7. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The timeouts are gone, so this becomes a must. They're going to line up for the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st down, it's Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
At the 42-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go. Start. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Right back to Pearsall again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
A gain of 15. And the Chargers first
Again,
down.
it's Milroe. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up for 1st and 10. He'll run. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. So close to taking it all the way. They bring him down to 2, but it's first and goal from there. A big one here in the fourth quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now, first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
To second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
41.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Shaheed now to return it. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.